The purpose and outcomes of this presentation is to know emergency situations are different, awareness of what to do when you encounter an emergency, and knowing the procedures of the different type of emergencies. Danger of fire. In the event of a fire emergency, follow the fire evacuating procedures. Don't hesitate, react. Fire evacuation procedures are: stop and secure bus in a safe location. Advise the manager of the situation. Give students evacuation instructions. Consider a safe location where students to go to. Evacuate students in an orderly manner. Make sure all students have evacuated the bus. Meet and count your students at the point of location and wait for the fire department to arrive. Intruder. Somebody pulls in front of the bus in a definite attempt to stop the bus. Don't allow anyone but ideal students on the bus. Don't stop. Drive through or around the problem. Get on the radio and call for help. Driver needs to give details. What type of color vehicle, license plate, if it's still following you, etc. Someone suspicious approaches the bus. Close, lock all doors, and leave as soon as safely as you can. Notify dispatch as soon as possible. Intruder gets on the bus. Stay calm and maintain control. Look for ways to defuse the situation. Do your best to protect your students and yourself. Look for ways to alert emergency response. If possible, park the bus in public place. If intruder has weapon, don't attempt to take it from the intruder. Follow procedures taught in safe school videos. Provide details to emergency response: location of bus, description of the assailant, nature of the incident, and if any weapon is involved. Here are ways to avoid a school bus being taken hostage. Always survey the area for suspicious people. Evaluate the activity when approaching a bus stop and pick up and drop off time. Report concerns to dispatch or authorities if suspicious people or activity are present at your bus stop, and leave the area. At railroad track crossings, you see suspicious individual, do not open the door. Make visual surveillance of tracks and proceed when clear. If individual is carrying a weapon or suspicious package, leave the area as soon as possible and contact dispatch immediately. Severe weather, heavy rain, wet roadways. Slow down, adjust your speed, and drive accordingly. Do not enter standing water that appears to be above the bumper of the bus. Turn around if possible. Normal speed driving through standing water will drown your engine. Never unload students in an area that happens to have dangerous flooding. Watch for students taking shelter under the tree or structure. Students might be running towards the bus. Poor visibility. Watch for students, vehicles, or students running late. Make sure windows are closed to avoid wet and soggy seats. Slippery roadways. Please slow down. Floating engine oil creates the same effect as a coating of ice on the roadways. Thunder and lightning is a threat to anyone. If you hear thunder or see lightning, do not allow students to walk home. If no one is present at the bus stop to pick up students, keep them on the bus. If necessary, take students back to campus. Flash floods. Never enter flooded waters. Turn the bus around and call dispatch. Caught in rising water, evacuate the bus and move to higher grounds. Watch for tornadoes, rotating clouds, hail, or high winds. Trust your instinct. If you feel the weather is turning dangerous, contact dispatch to locate a safe location to seek shelter or return to school. Foggy safety procedures. Drive with lights on low beam. High beam will create a white wall effect. Reduce your speed. Leave the campus early to anticipate poor visibility of the roadways. Make sure you clean all lights during your pre-trip inspection. Avoid crossing traffic lanes and passing other vehicles. Travel with your left window partially open to listen for traffic. Use defrost and windshield wipers to keep windshield clear. Leave more space between bus and the vehicle in front of you. Poor visibility. Watch for students and vehicles at bus stop. Winter weather, snow or ice storm. Reduce your speed. Heavy accumulation of ice or snow can bring down trees, utility lines. School may be delayed or closed. Don't chance it. If the road becomes icy, pull over in a safe location and call dispatch for further instructions. Abducted or lost students. All pre-K to 3rd grade students must have parent escort students to and from the bus. Letting a student get off the bus without having a signed authorization form signed by a parent or guardian that allows students to walk home or wait at the bus stop to be picked up. The rule applies only to 4th through 12th grade. That offense is unacceptable. Leads for termination. Uncertain on the drop-off of the idea student, request for guidance from dispatch. Provide student's name, grade, location of the bus stop, who is picking up the child, relationship of the person to the child, description of the vehicle. Always use Synovia tablet to get information of what bus stop student is registered to. All students need to be scanned in with their ID card or input it manually. When they board the bus, students must scan out when the bus arrives at their designated bus stop. It's best to use Synovia for all students boarding the bus. If a student gets lost or gets off the wrong stop, it helps campus managers investigate time and location. It is important that every bus driver clearly recognizes parent or guardian that usually picks up students. If uncertain of the person picking up students, call dispatch or transportation campus manager for guidance before releasing students to the unknown adult. It's best to take student back to school than to have a student abducted by an unknown person. Bomb threat. How to spot a bomb. Strange package, unattended baggage, bags or boxes. New rips in the seats. Something could be stuffed in the seat. New weldings made to the bus. Tightly wrapped and compact packages or parcels. Oil stains on backpacks, leaking from the backpack. A ticking sound coming from a backpack or package. Visible electric wires or batteries. Question any unusual extra packaging students doesn't usually bring to school. Bombs can be constructed to look like something else or delivered in many ways. The don'ts. Don't allow anything on the bus if you are concerned about what it might be. Don't allow anyone to board the bus if they are not on your student roster. Don't drive over anything on the roadways that could be a bomb. The do's. Do stay calm. Call for transportation manager for guidance about suspicious activity or item you notice. Leave the area if you feel threatened. If a suspicious item is on the bus and you think it could be a bomb, evacuate students from bus immediately. Serious student conduct problems. Contact your transportation campus manager or dispatch for assistance. Complete a bus rider conduct report or incident report and report to the proper channels. If you're approached by an aggressive student or parent, always remain calm. Don't lose your temper or return the threat. Never allow any unauthorized adult to board the bus or an aggressive student on board. Don't argue with the student or parents at the bus stop. Get other students on or off the bus and leave. Politely refer them to call the transportation office to request a meeting with a transportation manager or regional transportation manager. Report incident to safety or route managers or transportation director. Drivers don't feel pressured to provide answers on the spot. For any questions, please see your transportation manager for guidance.